Well, hello everyone. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are right now. My name is Ohima Adeepena. I'm your host for today. And today our guest is Mr. Graham. He's joining us all the way from Ghana. Mr. Graham, welcome to the Adeepena Show.
So much, and thank you for hosting me.
Thank you. Today we have an interesting topic that we are going to discuss, and we are talking about why some people return after breaking a relationship or marriage. So we are going to discuss that today. And to our viewers, you can share this live show. You can also follow us on all social media platforms at the Epena Show and try and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is same as Ade Pena Show. So, Mr. Graham, welcome once again to the Ade Pena Show.
So much, and I think very beautiful,
Thank you
very
so
beautiful.
much. Thank you. So today our topic is interesting. We are talking about why people return after breaking a relationship. So we are talking about our exes today. And I'm going to ask you, my first question to you is, who is an ex? An ex. Who is your ex? Who is an ex in relationship terms?
Thank you so much. So, of an ex, we are talking about somebody that you have in relationship with,
Okay.
a relationship, either being a marriage, that you are no longer associated with the person.
Okay.
So, being in a relationship, you're being in a marriage with that the marriage is no more, or that the relationship is no more. So
Okay.
whichever that person ex,
Okay. So okay. Your line is kind of like breaking up a little bit, but
if I quickly if I will, because if this one is not um, okay. So let me quickly.
okay. Okay.
Okay.
All right, thank you. So Mr. Graham, you've explained to us who an ex is. So if I understand you perfectly, it's someone that we've been in a relationship with. It can
Yes.
be a boyfriend, a girlfriend, a husband, a wife, and so on. So are there any importance of having an ex? Is there
Oh
any
yes. Yes. Naturally, exes play very major role in our life. We can't
okay,
take them for granted.
wow.
Yes, yes, they play a major role in our life.
Okay.
To yes, one, they give us the experience,
Mhm.
they give us the exposure,
Okay.
It is a foundation where we are able to learn what we like and what we dislike. It is a foundation where we really learn about people. So exes play a very major role, and sometimes it even becomes a determining factor in our next relationship.
Okay.
Yes. So based on the experiences that you are going to gather in the relationship, based on what you were exposed to during that relationship, based on the kind of experiences that you acquired in the relationship. So all these factors either come to build you or break you for your next relationship. So they play a major role, major role in our life.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Graham. So I'm also thinking that if you have, let's say it was your ex-husband and you
Mhm,
have children with him,
mhm.
he's going to serve as an important role, especially when it comes to playing a part as a father to the children.
Okay.
So I think that also counts as well.
Yes. Let me stress more on the reason why exes becomes a very determined factor, or they are very important in our life.
Okay.
We have there is first time in everything,
Mm-hmm.
and your first time involved in an activity gives you an experience.
Right.
So the first thing in a relationship is what we call the personal growth.
Okay.
Now this personal growth would teach you what you value and what you do not value.
Mm-hmm.
This same thing will teach you your needs and your wants.
Okay.
So based on the kind of encounter that you had with your partner or with your ex,
Mm-hmm.
now going forward, you will be able to determine what you like and what you dislike.
Right.
Yes, it can even determine your behavior, because obviously when a breakup comes in, there will be a time for reflection to be able to know this is what I was able to do right, this was what I did wrong, this
Yeah.
one I think it. Yes, so all these things are parts that comes to build you.
Mm-hmm.
I said earlier, every relationship is different. So when you
Right.
pick two relationship, or when you
Mm-hmm.
pick two exes, you cannot compare the two of them because they have their individual let me use the word, they have their individual growth.
Okay.
The typical example is having an ex who was very abusive,
Mm-hmm.
and then having an ex who was actually more understandable.
Right.
So when you pick these two exes, the experience will not be the same.
Same. It will be different. Right.
Yes. Yes. One will not have the feel of how painful an abusive relationship is.
Right.
One will not have the experience of how one can be so embittered in relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So when you move to the other part will feel how to calm down and explain things to your partner for better understanding. So when you pick two relationships, you can never have the same experiences. So
Experience.
all this forms a very major role in building you for the next relationship or for the next marriage that you are going to have.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Graham. Thank you to our viewers, as you are watching us today, our topic is why do some exes return after breaking the relationship? It could be a marriage, it could be a mere relationship. So, to our viewers, you can send us your comments, your questions, and your concerns in the comment section, and we will read them aloud. We welcome Mr. Rienchi and Mr. Asante to the Ade Pena Show. Welcome, guys, to the Ade Pena Show. So we are waiting on your questions, your comments, and your concerns, if there is any, so we can discuss it. It's a discussion, so as we speak,
Yeah.
we are sharing ideas. If you have any idea you want us to also learn from you, you can put them in the comment section and we will read them aloud. So, Mr. Graham, thank you very much for your explanation of whether or not um, uh, exes are important to us. So
Yes.
I I understand all that you have said. So my next question to you is, why do some exes return after breaking up a relationship?
Yes. The question looks very simple.
Mm-hmm.
Very simple as you've asked, but the explanation depends on individual factors.
Okay.
For instance, when you break up with your ex,
Mm-hmm.
we call something learning from mistakes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, learning from mistakes.
Mm-hmm.
So, what happened before the breakup is very, very important.
Mm-hmm.
So, was there a total breakup? Was there a partial breakup? Or one partner was trying to avoid the other person?
Okay.
So, these three factors would help in our conversation.
Okay.
Yes. So, let's pick one total breakup. In a relationship, you get to a point where the two of you have certain kind of misunderstanding.
Right.
Yes. And sometimes when the heated argument is on, you feel like, why am I in this relationship? No, I shouldn't be in this relationship. And you are quick to break the relationship and move to the next relationship. Now,
Right.
this is it. As soon as you break up,
Mm-hmm.
in farming, we call something fallow period.
Okay.
The period that you just leave the land to be fertile. That is in our culture. So when you break up, now the breakup brings something that is called reflections.
Okay.
You would want to reflect on what actually happened. Was it my fault? Did
Mm-hmm.
I get it right? Did I get it wrong? So that is when the relationship is breaks. Your
Okay.
partner is gone and you are
Sorry.
being left alone.
Uh-huh.
That is when you begin to pamper on all this issue,
Mm-hmm.
even in marriage. So there are people that will walk out of marriage and for over 2 to 3 years, they don't even understand why they've walked out from the marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. So this period is there. Then you move to another relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you move to another relationship, what it means is that you have two people in your life.
Mm-hmm.
You are going to have your ex and you are going to have your present.
Okay.
And when you have something that is two, the probability of you comparing the two becomes high. Then, when the present do something, you are like, no, I think what this person is doing, the
It's
way
not.
the present talk to me, my ex will not talk to me like that.
Mm-hmm.
Even though I agree we have issues, we have excesses. But if I should compare the two of you, it's like my ex is far better than the person that I'm staying
Okay.
with. So now the person that was so upset and wasn't giving the ex some respect
Mm-hmm.
and needed the breakup now begin to realize, no, I didn't get something right. So now their minds shift back to their ex,
Mm-hmm. And then they want
shift
to come
back. Then one, they want to come back because they realize, no,
back.
the present is not doing something right.
Mm-hmm.
Two, they realize when somebody comes in your life
Mm-hmm.
and the person realize you have an ex,
Okay.
there is a way they live with you,
Mm-hmm.
especially when children are involved, especially when properties are involved, especially when certain commitments have been made. So you look at your current partner and you are like, no, this one and that one, this my ex is
It's
far
a different.
better than my
Mm-hmm.
parent.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, when you leave your ex, you see, women go through certain kind of pressure. And for that matter, when you are with them, you are not able to see how beautiful they are. When you stay with somebody for a longer period,
Mm-hmm.
familiarity set in,
Right.
and that you are not able to notice certain things. For instance, when you are with someone and regularly the person dresses, you
Mm-hmm.
become familiar and you even forget by saying, today you are looking beautiful.
That's
I
true.
love your dress. I
Mm-hmm.
love your hair. When you become so familiar, you are not able to notice all these things. But as soon as you move away and that person become your ex, now there is this kind of shallow period that you have been able to have. Uh, you have been able to assess yourself and say, no, 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 no. The person, maybe I didn't take a proper look at it.
Mm-hmm.
She's beautiful, she's calm, she's okay, but it was this that I could work around so that we can be a perfect couple. So before you realize, you know that it was a big mistake.
You made.
It, yes, it was a big mistake for walking out of the marriage.
Mm.
It was a big mistake for me to even allow my ex to go. There are some exes you wouldn't even want to remember in your life. Yes, there are some exes. The moment you
Yeah.
separate, you
Mm-hmm.
don't even want to have a dream or you don't even want to have a conversation about it.
Mm.
These are typical people that have given you something in life that is very painful. Yes, people can maltreat you to the extent that when you walk out of the marriage or the relationship, you are like, oh, thank God.
Mm.
If I had not walked out of this marriage or relationship, by now I would have been gone.
Mm-hmm.
We have people that when you are dating them, whatever that happened between the two of you, they send it outside to go and communicate to the third party.
Mm.
So whatever thing that you are having at home is outside. And that thing has caused you so much pain. So those people you don't want to have an encounter with. But when you sit somewhere and have reflections on whatever that has happened, you notice that if I had have a very nice way of communicating issues, we could have resolved it.
Right.
So people want to come back because now they have find a way that no, there is a way. There is a better way to resolve issue. That is what will make people to come back.
Okay.
Should I proceed?
Are we done? Or you have more to say?
Let me move on. Then two, challenges in life.
Mm.
Challenges in life can equally make one to come back. There are
Okay.
people that they are in hurry to leave you because they feel they've gotten somebody that is so responsible than the person that you are living with. They are so sure because people that you meet once a week, twice a week, or once in a month, they are able to take proper care of you than people that you live with every day.
That's true.
Yes, because I mean, so you realize that, hey, I'm seeing this. No, I'm in a relationship. I'm seeing this person. I'm seeing this man. Anytime I meet this man treats me so well. This man talk to me so nicely because they have not stayed with the person. So they don't even know the real behavior of the person they are dealing outside.
Mm.
So you begin to compare, leave whatever relationship that you have built, walk to the person that you used to meet once in a week or once in a month. Now, when you stay with that person under the same roof for a year,
Mm.
you realize that
You see the difference.
what I saw, what I saw. So there is always that kind of shift of having some reflection and saying, so no, this one I got it wrong. The third one is there are people who genuinely accept that it is this my behavior that made my partner to leave,
Mm. Okay.
and that I have come to myself to accept, say, I did it wrong, I got it wrong, I didn't do well. I have learned my lesson and I want to build it once again.
Mm.
So that decision would always let you go back to your ex.
Okay. Thank you. We have a few comments here that I'm going to read, so and then we can continue from there. Mr. Wilson said, "Good to be here." So, Mr. Wilson, welcome to the show. Mr. Santi said, "Great topic." Um, Mr. Wilson again said, "Individual preferences." I think it was when I asked why people come back after breaking up a relationship. Um, Let's read this from Mr. Wilson. He said, why exes come back, in my opinion, they come back because they left in anger. Anger and hatred clouded their decisions, clouded
Leaving
their.
them with no options than to leave. However, after leaving, they now come back to their senses. The hunger and the hatred is gone. That is why it is advisable not to take decision in hunger.
That is very true, Mr. Wilson. So whenever the heat is on, don't just sit there or make decisions that you will regret later. So in my opinion, I think some people also return after breaking a relationship because I think they have some unfinished business that I think they have some unfinished business that need to be taken care of. So they are coming back to take care of it. And some too, like when they go to another relationship, right? They see that. I was listening to this show on I believe it's Facebook, or no, it was YouTube, that the lady said um she was married to a guy. The guy left, and then what the guy, whilst she was living with the guy, what the guy was not doing, he went to the other side, and now he will text or call the ex, that, let's say the wife, that, oh, now maybe, let's say for instance, I'm washing dishes, I'm cooking,
Mhm.
I'm doing this, I'm doing that.
Mhm.
Because he wasn't doing those things back then with
Okay.
so this, like something like this, if you are with a new girlfriend or wife or something, and you are doing certain things that you were not doing previously, you kind of like
Yeah.
miss the old person, right? And you want to
Yeah.
come back and sit down and be lazy. So to me, I think some of them have unfinished business. They, like, if you're nipa no kra or pe wakun wenya wenkuna or koi,
Well,
he wants to
this
he wants to
one,
come back and
this
finish
one,
it. Anything can happen.
well, yeah, naturally, there are people that would even come back to come and destroy you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, there are people because say when they look at when you are with them, obi wɔ hɔ a ɔne no wɔ hɔ a, there's a huge kind of restriction. He wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
love you to do anything,
I don't do
just
this. Don't
distract
do
you
this.
so that you won't have your way. The
Mm-hmm.
moment they live your life and they realize things are going on well,
Mm-hmm. Then they want
now
to
you
come.
are coming back to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
They are like, this cannot happen, especially
Happen
when
with
things are not working for them.
them. Yeah.
Yeah. So now they quickly run back and behave they are changed people or they've changed. But in actual sense, they just want to come back to come and fight your progress.
Yeah.
Because mind you, there are people that you live with, you can never succeed in life.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
Because there are husbands that will make wife not to believe in themselves.
Mm-hmm.
There are husbands that will make wife believe they are stupid. Like anything that you bring on board,
Like,
they will just look at
without them, there's nothing you can do by yourself.
yes. So when you realize in my introduction, this exes thing can even make you or unmake you in your next relationship, depending on the kind of torture that you went through or the kind of training that you went through.
Mm-hmm.
So if you live under a person that have abused you all your life, probably for continuously for 7 years, and your next relationship, you meet a guy or a man that is lovely and that is welcoming.
Mm-hmm.
You realize anytime you're having certain kind of engagement with a new guy, you become like coil in
Yeah.
because you can't be open up and express yourself because you don't want what happened the other day
Yeah.
in repeating itself. So normally, this excess plays a very major role,
Mm-hmm.
and they can undo you. Your ex can even determine you can decide not to even enter into any relationship again.
Mm-hmm. That's very true. It's
Yes,
this is
you can
very.
decide.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I mean, you even if you should meet a better person who is truly better and can shape you based on the decision that you took and based on the experiences that you went through, you have
Mm-hmm.
vowed to yourself, said never again.
Yeah.
It is because the person that maltreated you, the way he came in, this person is also behaving the same way. So you are like, we may who be sa papa we and you want me firm no or ba say ya no yeah and me dear me pe masum die.
Mm.
So some people, a lot of these straight, the gay, the lesbians, some are as a result of these factors,
Yeah.
especially people that have gone through this abusive, people that are more treated badly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so play a major role.
Yeah.
When you get somebody who is very patient, who will teach you, who will direct you, who will love you, let's not forget there are people that will become ex in our life, not because we determine it.
Mm-hmm.
We have a natural way of people becoming ex in our life. We can agree to marry, but based on our medical reports, there is no way that this marriage can happen. We love ourselves, we understand ourselves, everything is working for us. We see ourselves to be the best couple when we get married. But health conditions
Mm.
cannot bring us together.
That's true.
So we have to go our separate way. Now you become my ex. When I move on to the next relationship, there is no way I'll be happy
That's true.
because it is a natural phenomenon that made me not to be with this woman, with this man. So it formed part. There are people that when you send them to your family, they will not agree
Mm-hmm.
because of probably tribal differences.
Okay.
So there are family that will say, well, yeah, there any problem, but maybe our free ban where this person is coming from, we don't want our family to be associated with this kind of tribe.
Yeah.
You love yourself so much. This one that I'm talking about is relationship that you are entering into marriage. So you love yourself so much, but because the family said they don't want to associate themselves with this kind of tribe,
Mhm.
so no matter what, you need to break from the relationship.
Yeah.
Then automatically this person becomes your ex. This person becomes your ex. These people, when they enter into marriage with different person and something goes wrong, they will run back to their ex.
Is that why some people go back to their exes and cheat on their present husband or wives?
No, no, no. There are people that are naturally not satisfied in life.
Mm.
There,
Okay.
there are people that are naturally not satisfied in life. I have always said, say, when cheating is a personal decision,
That's
it's
very
a
true.
decision that you would have to make, irrespective of your circumstances, whatever that you are going through. It's a decision.
That's very true.
So you decide to do it, you decide not to do it. So that one, I wouldn't even bring it in more.
Okay.
For the cheating aspect there, because some men, they can even make love with their wife 3 times in a day. They will still go out and go and make love with another person else that same day. That same day. In fact, there are men that will be sleeping on the same bed with their wife. That they will tell their wife they are going to see someone and come, go and sleep with another woman and come back.
But mhm.
So this ones, yes. So this ones.
All right.
There is one thing I want to draw your attention to regarding our exes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, health conditions.
Mm-hmm.
Health conditions. You will be with the person and you realize there is a certain health conditions that you wouldn't want to mingle yourself to.
Okay.
This one is a typical relationship
Mm.
because when you be a hospital, nipa na bi ana ɔyɛ we call asthmatic patient.
Mm-hmm.
Biribi saa wɔ hɔ. Obi wɔ hɔ a ne ho ɔyɛ ne honam susua. Obi wɔ hɔ a ɔyɛ nipa tietia paa. I
Right.
have seen a yes. So all these conditions, can also breed a certain kind of X that
Mhm.
it is not the decision of the two of you,
Okay.
but it's a decision of an external factors that will make you break.
Mhm.
These people, this group of people, their issue you cannot handle it. At any point in time, they love themselves. In fact, they would want to be together, but because of circumstances and other things, that made them to go their separate way. So they will always find a way and get in touch.
Right.
And if you are not careful, you'll be involved in something that you didn't actually plan for.
That's very true.
Any question?
Yes. So I want to talk a little about the one that like for instance, it's circumstances that made them become exes. So
Okay.
just thinking, like in this case, are they real? Are they, should we call them exes, or they are just apart because of circumstance? I'm thinking if they are ex, that means they have been together. Maybe they've been in a relationship or they were married before and then there was a breakup. But if
Mm,
maybe they were just planning to be together and maybe a
okay.
second, maybe a husband, I mean, the family didn't approve of their joining together and all of that, should we say they are exes, or they are just,
No,
are
so
they
so far as so
considered?
far as so far as there was a relationship that is recognized, and due to one or two things, the purpose in which the relationship was formed
Mhm,
was not able to happen, and they go their separate ways,
mhm.
whether in agreement or disagreement, they form part of the ethics.
Okay.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, whether in agreement or disagreement, they form part of their ethics. Yes.
Mr. Graham, from the beginning of this discussion, you made mention of excess, the importance of excess in our lives, that they can make you and break you. And I see some women, kind of like it's hard for them to let go of what they've been through in the hands of certain men. And like you said, they go into another relationship thinking this person too is going to hurt me or maybe treat me the way the previous person. How, what advice would you have for those women? And sometimes they are lucky enough to have a good person in their life, but because they are carrying this hurt and pain and bitterness on their shoulders, they cannot, they go into another relationship thinking this good person can also treat them badly. Is there any
Yeah.
advice you would want to give to those
Oh,
people?
okay. Okay. So first, let's look at why those women become so embittered. You see, women naturally sacrifice and invest more.
Mm-hmm.
When you pick 10 women, about 8 of them will tell you they want to see their men up there.
Yeah.
So women will sacrifice everything of their life trying to make a man get somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So when this woman sacrifice, some women will even go to the extent of sacrificing their careers
Mm-hmm.
just for a man to be there. And this woman will do everything. And when that man is there, now this man want to maltreat this woman. This man would want this woman to know say you're nobody or you be. In fact, there are certain men that will even make you to believe say you haven't played any major role in their life.
Yeah.
So when this thing happen like that, it makes that woman so embittered and feel it doesn't worth sacrificing for anybody again.
Mm.
And naturally, men about when you pick 100 men, 80% of men, when they get there, they usually forget about the people that struggle with them.
That's true.
That is when their taste will change. That is when their standard will change.
Their
But
status.
I mean, yes, their status will change. I mean, so trying to bring the woman along so that all of us will be built together. No, they prefer people out there that are polished far better than their partners or their wife,
Yeah.
forgetting that that woman that through you she has given birth to two, three children cannot be like someone who has just completed university. So when women go through all this thing, the bitterness becomes huge.
Mm.
A woman has used all her investment to be renting a house, to be taking care of the children. And on top, this man will have an opportunity, and this man will come back to the house and say, Mekra, I don't even know how I entered this marriage. Let's break it. Because my status,
Okay.
sir. So I would say, if you are such a woman, always know, say, two men are not the same.
That's true.
And until we get it right, we will not stop trying.
Mm.
No woman should give up and say, because of what A did to me, I will never enter into a relationship or I will never marry again. No. Even if you are 60 years, there is a man out there who would love to be with you.
Very true.
Until no two men are the same and no two women are the same.
Mm.
We are all different people. So when you go to A and A maltreated you, don't say A maltreated you, so B is the same thing. No, enter into it. Don't be afraid. Who you
Learn.
are, let it let and move on.
Mm-hmm.
Put all bitterness. No, 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 no. The moment you enter into that is the more reason why I always say this thing. When you break from a relationship, don't enter into the next relationship just after leaving. There should always be a fallow period in breakup. So the moment you break up, you have time to reflect upon yourself. You can give yourself 6 months, you can give yourself 3 months, you can give yourself 1 year, even if you need 2 years to reflect on yourself and know what you did wrong, what you did right, and build upon it when entering in the next relationship. I think that one will help.
Mm. Yeah.
Yes.
People don't heal. They don't wait to heal from a breakup. Sometimes they'll be like, "Oh, Meche ni say Miss will be me." So and tempt
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
no, I know about get into another relationship and just to show the other person say
Um,
pen or something. But things that they should take time and
yes.
heal, and most especially, so some of these things that we go through, they are there to teach us lessons. So, but we don't take our
Yes.
time to learn from them. Maybe this man was abusive or this insultive or doing certain things to you. You sit back when you are out of that relationship. You sit back and ask yourself, say, what did you do wrong? What went wrong? Maybe you before the man, what you have demeaned yourself. What belittle? I'm a bearman, so he didn't see your value. Like, sit back and ask yourself what you did wrong, what he did wrong, what went on, and there will definitely be a lesson that you have to learn. So
Yeah.
when you learn that lesson, now the next relationship anymore, you know, say, this the previous one, this is what I do, this is what I did. It didn't go well. So this time around, I'm not going to do what I did previously. And I said sometimes we don't even have the time to sit down with our partners and talk to them, let them know our needs, our likes and dislikes. So they just like do whatever they think it's okay for them, but it's not
Yeah.
okay. So when after you learned your lesson, you know the kind of boundaries that you have to set. There are some
Yeah.
women or men, they come into they come into your life and they'll be like, I don't want you to do this, I don't want to, don't go here. Some even will go to the extent of discouraging you from even talking to your family members.
Yes.
And
Yes.
so
Yes.
you know what kind of boundaries you have to set before you go into another relationship. But so the women or men, some men too have gone through situations where they have taken care of women and the women have
Mm-hmm.
said so. So you sit back and what you did right and what you, and it's not, we are not here to say don't take care of anybody or don't invest. There are people that when you invest in them, they grow up, they learn, they they grow with you. But there
Yeah.
are two out there, they don't value or they don't acknowledge the good things that you have done in their lives, for them to appreciate what you did for them. They to almost. But all we are saying is that when you have an ex or you have gone through certain challenges or situations, learn from it and don't let that escalate to the next relationship. Maybe Anna, you will better have amount, but because
It's
you have
true.
this pain and resentment and whatever going on with you, you are not, you are so blind and crowded with sad negative way now you went through, no? So you are not seeing the brighter side of what is coming into your life. Maybe I now angel be na nyame yi na ma, but because you still see that opportunity, no? So Mr. Graham,
Yeah.
thank you for your time. And I hope say our listeners are into what we are discussing today. If you have any experience, if you have question, if you have um comments or concern, you can share it with us. But right about now, I think we've read all our comments. So Mr. Graham, your last word to our viewers before we get off of here.
Okay. I want to say this thing. There are some marriages and there are some relationship that would obviously end up we having exes in it.
Okay.
Because you could see right from the word go,
Mm-hmm.
this didn't be.
Right. You see all
I'm,
the red.
I'm, yes, I'm handling one case now. The lady would even call and insult the guy and even call the guy non-entity.
Ah.
Extend extend the insult to the guy's family that ɔno ne papa nhwɛ ne maame na ne papa bu ne maame kwasea no nti me na ɔpɛ sɛ ɔmmu me kwasea ɛnɛ sɛ December wei a ɔware me.
Ah.
So so obviously, the guy have advised him. You see, right from the word go, this marriage is not going to end well.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, when the lady become upset, so when you force yourself into this kind of relationship or this kind of marriage, obviously you have an ex, and the kind of experience that you pick from it will not be a pleasant one. So let's also take note when we are going into a relationship or when we are entering into a marriage and we realize certain behaviors that cannot be corrected. Anybody you cannot change before marriage. Make sure that attitude that you saw is going to continue in marriage.
It's even going to be worse when you get married. It's
There is nothing like me wari wa mesesa. Ana me
or
ko wari obi baba obi baba ma besesa no.
it's never
So that one there, please don't think of that. When is it unhealthy to keep away from your ex? That is where I want us to look at. Where it is very important to keep away from your ex. And when it is healthy. Now, when you enter into a new relationship, please put away everything about your ex.
okay.
As soon as you enter into a new relationship, don't try to do comparison. Any new. So you behave as if you don't know the person from Adam. You are now going to access the person, be with the person, build yourself together, and not to be comparing the person excesses and the person's fault to your previous relationship. The person become your ex is your ex. Let it be. Because until you let your exes be, you can never have a current relationship or a current marriage. Then again, Ayana Yenhele from our breakups.
From the previous relationship.
Let's heal out. Let's heal out because when you are too pain, you feel you have wasted so much time. You feel you have invested a whole lot of things. When it occurred to you, you won't let it go because you realize the kind of opportunity you had previously, those opportunities will not be coming now. So when you compare the past to the present, you realize, me me home bonnet. And anytime you remember this thing, you even want to curse the person that you want to even curse your ex. So it happens. It
Yeah.
happens. It happens. I mean, uboni dimbi obviously kwaku obebre pa.
Okay. Let's read Mr. Wilson's. He said it is advisable to be in talking terms with your ex, or once you break up, it becomes absolute distance. Well, it depends on the situation. If the breakup was on good terms or in a mutual understanding, you can be on a good talking term with Mr. Graham. What happened to you?
Okay, is this
The
one
line
working?
went off for a minute. Can you hear me?
Then it's good I'm using two phones. So.
Oh, sorry about that.
Okay.
Ghana network. Go ahead. I was reading Mr. Wilson's comment, but we can come back to that later.
The last thing I would want to add, as soon as enter into a new relationship, please try and set boundaries. for yourself.
Okay.
Set boundaries. It is very, because there are people that will be in a relationship and their exes will try, even if they don't even, if they decide to go to ex, their ex will decide to come to them.
Mm-hmm.
Right? If you find your life, your ex will define.
Mm.
So always make a decision on it. Always make a decision. Make a decision on it. Try to set boundaries for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
The things that you are out to create problem, when you enter into the new, please try and work on it. But it is also always not the breakup is not breakup is not the best solution.
Mm.
There should
Yeah.
always, there is no doubt. But saying abusive, a mere misunderstanding, a mere communication problem.
Mm. Work it out.
Work it out.
Mm.
It is always good to work something out.
Yeah.
That is what I'll leave my listener.
All right. Mr. Wilson sent in a comment. Oh, yeah. He said it is advisable to be in talking terms with your ex or once you break up. It is absolute distance. I don't know. What do you think about that?
My previously, in only was having some surgery. What happened before? You
Yeah.
know, we are in a society, a community. There are times people that can equally be our ex. Depending on what, and he said, if relationship and woman, no, nipa na otete because there is no way of communication with,
Mm-hmm.
no way. It depends on what happened
Yeah.
for you. And if I've been with nipa way egu tell me what it me, wa mama talk say bam. Na obi ni bema, obi ne ba, abe pajama raise me to a stand, see me. Go back to that person, that me, and me like I'm nobody for what? So it depends, please. Oh no, you are nobody.
Mm-hmm.
Please avoid that, because
Mm-hmm.
such even if you should be a president or a minister, when they look at you, they recognize you. So such people to avoid. Always go to people value to your life,
Yeah.
value to whatever that you. So there are exes that you have a mutual understanding. If you
Mm-hmm.
are sick, go to them, seek their guidelines, seek help where they can offer help, where they can offer links. They do it self. The people that they are, and because of sexual connections, some people will run to their ex to go and make love. The current one is not able to, as compared to
To
the
the ex.
oh, there are people who be all crying when they are making love with their current. they would have to imagine how their exes. One of these days, that orgasm is very important.
Yeah.
Remember, we can reconnect. So please, let's be send a and now your past and say your present.
Well, thank you so very much, Mr. Graham. So I want to touch a little bit on the this question that when is it unhealthy to keep our exes in or out of our life? So let's say, for instance, you have an ex-husband that you have kids with. Such a person, it's not easy to ignore or avoid him because nkwalawum. So you want him to be part of the children's life. But then at the same time, so no, if this person poses danger to you, the mother and the children, you don't have to try to entertain him around you or the children. In situation where, like you said, someone has abused you, like to whatever degree you can think of, such a person, you don't want to keep him around you or try to entertain him around you, or maybe you are into another relationship and you are still thinking about him or talking about him or comparing him or her to this other new person. So I think when it is unhealthy to keep an ex in your life when this person poses a danger to you or the people around you or your loved ones, and you are still entertaining them, which is not shouldn't be acceptable. So as we are coming to the end of this discussion, I'm going to end my message on what Mr. Wilson said, that you have to keep talking with them, with your exes and all that. Like you said, if they are like situations led you people to be apart, and it's not like your fault or the other person's fault, you can still be in touch, communicate and stuff like that. But then if this person poses danger to you or trying to mess you up, or maybe now that when we say you are with someone, or try to be back to um inflict some negative be into the new relationship, at these people, you have to avoid them, run away from them, and keep your new relationship, keep it distant from the ex now. Or Baba, how are you? Mr. Wilson again said, what should you do if your ex named your child after? Mr. Graham, please take over.
You know, this is a good question.
Oh wow, I never heard of it before. Let's see.
An indication your ex
Mm-hmm.
still have you in mind, and at any point in time would want you back. So if you are a man or woman, when you are communicating, when you entertain person, before you realize you are in bed with them,
Mm-hmm.
because they name their, because they want to be calling. In fact, when you send the name, you mind. They don't name the child because the child resembles you, but they name the child, you always be them and feel you are always them. So such a person, beg you, no matter what, they will follow you. So accessibility to you, especially relationship that you are in, because they can enter and break it.
Mm-hmm.
you yourself, you don't take care. But if you give them, they can sacrifice anything to be with you.
Mhm.
So we have to.
So you, Mr. Wilson, don't give them too much access to your. Don't give them too much access, because if you give them too much access, they will. They. It's funny how your ex will name.
Oh yes, it happens. It
It
happens.
happens. I think when it's this person likes you a lot, or maybe there's something like we said, it's if it's not something bad that led to the break up in the relationship. Not say yes, something mutual. The family didn't accept the other person, or yare and something might have caused you guys to break up, and you see good qualities in this person. Obey to me and name in after you, right? But then there are these creepy people too that want you to still be around to, or intentionally trying to name your friends and neighbor after you, just to be around you all the time. But who said this person is not coming around with positive vibes? Don't try to entertain them. So yeah, Mr. Wilson, I think your question has been answered, right? All right. Thank you, everybody. I think we have passed a little beyond our time. So we meet here every Friday. We stream live on Facebook and YouTube. I said you guys should try and subscribe to our YouTube channel, so that when Facebook is messing up, we will move to YouTube. So please subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us all social media platform at the Pena Show. And we meet here every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I believe it's 10 p.m. Ghana time, and you can convert it to wherever you are. So thank you all for coming. Thank you, Mr. Graham, for your time. I know it's late at your end, but you still made time for the show. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you, everybody, for coming. See you here same time on Friday, 6 p.m. It's bye-bye for now.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
Mr. Graham. Bye-bye.